Hello my fellow warmongers, and how is everyone doing? Alright, it's Fair War here. Welcome to another replay for Total War Warhammer. So guys, it's Mortal Empires. You have to have an old world versus a new world faction. So in this game we're going with Greenskins versus the wicked dark elves led by WAAAGHHH, and my Greenskins are led by WAAAGHHH the Slaughterer. Let's pause it because the action will start as soon as the game starts. So for my build, I've got 4 orc biggins forming up on each flank over here, with the center formed up by 2 black orcs and the 8 Cloonies, with the goblins right in front of them to absorb the charges. I've got vanguarded out there, night goblin squig hoppers and dirkit squigs in the trees over there, hidden with 2 goblin wolf riders on each corner, because I love just using the corner and getting in from it and getting into the back lines like this. As for my lord, I've got WAAAGHHH the Slaughterer on Skullmuncher. He's got Spirit Leech, Fate of Bune, and Doom and Darkness with Wa and Foe Seeker. And I've got the Morgrav's Range and Marauders with the Death Creepers. As for my opponent, he's got, for his front line, he's got 3 Bleak Swords. Right behind them, he's got 3 Shades, normal ones, 2 Hargoneth Executioners, Witch Elves on each flank. This is a very nice placement over here, but should have been put a little bit to the back to cover this empty area. Because this is just... it's a risk, you know, like you have very expensive units covering the rear, this is fine, but in the same time you have nothing covering the flanks, so anything can come in between. So, and he's led by WAAAGHHH the Witch King. He has Power of Darkness, Chill Wind, Doom and Dark, no, that's not Doom and Darkness, Blade Wind, Doom Bolt, and Soul Stealer, with Gaze of Malice and Stand Your Ground. Alright, let's get right into the game. So I immediately sent in my skirmishers to, you know, just get some damage in, and surprise, surprise, fucking shades everywhere, so I ran away immediately. That was very poor decision making from my side. I should have known he had some shades hidden somewhere. Just from the unit count. I should have known it from the unit count. So my Goblin Wolf Riders are coming in, and my units are coming in as well. I don't want the shades because apparently the highest value unit is the unit that will deal the most damage. So his highest value units are the Shades and the Reaper Bolt Thrower. So I was like, okay, we can keep him busy. How can we do that? So I know WAAAGHHH, they've become, like, Wyverns are very fast now with 110 speed. So WAAAGHHH with Foe Seeker, he hits up until 140 something. So I immediately hit Foe Seeker with my units just reaching the fire line of the Shades. And the Shades are focusing on WAAAGHHH because he's the first unit that came in. And yeah, I'm fine with it. I have no problem with it. So now, first volley wasted on WAAAGHHH, no damage, maybe about 10%, which is, yeah, that's fine. But already my Goblin Wolf Riders are in the back lines, and with my opponent leaving skirmish mode on, guys, never leave skirmish mode on. And now, literally, 6,000 worth of gold is being kept busy by only 2 fucking Goblin units worth each 300 or 400 gold. That's 600, keeping 6,000. 2 Hargoneth Executioners, 2 Reaper Bolt Throwers, and 3 Shades. Kept busy by 2 Goblins. This is definitely bad formation. My opponent should have gotten more Dread Spears to defend his back lines. So I wanted to break through the center because my distraction at the rear was falling, so I needed to break through here. So I dropped down with WAAAGHHH, casted Wa. Now my units are just doing a lot of damage on these Bleak Swords and the other Bleak Swords, and now Terror will hit and immediately they will run away. I will immediately give an attack order on the 8 Cloonies to attack these Shades, because I want the Shades off the map. I don't want them firing. I don't want them fighting. I found out there's a nice blob over there, but then I was like, why not? Let's send in some Fanatics, man. It's Fanatic love. Let's do it. Look at these stupid goblins just going at it. Looking beautiful. Witch Elves on each flank just getting destroyed with the help of the skirmishers and the orc biggins, and now it's time for to set the trap of the night goblin squig hoppers with the dirkit squigs. So now was a decision I had to make. I was like, okay, should I send those on the Hargoneth Executioners or should I send them on the Shades? So I thought, I only have 1 unit chasing up 3 units, and I was like, okay, the Hargoneth Executioners, I have the Black Orcs, these Black Orcs, and the other Black Orcs, and WAAAGHHH to deal with them. So I was like, okay, and they're already very low health because I hit these ones with the Fate of Bune, and the other ones are just, yeah, fighting goblins and biggins, and they're just, you know, they're busy. They can't do anything. So I was like, okay, fuck this area, let's get right into the Shades. Shades are what matters. So I decided to send in my Dirkit Squig Hoppers and my Night Goblin Squig Hoppers on the Shades. And as for the Hargoneth Executioners, Black Orcs will do with the help of WAAAGHHH. Let's check the map from this side. So now, as you can see, it's just not looking good for these Shades. These Dirkit Squig Hoppers are just going to enjoy their time feeding on them. And all 3 shades are still kept busy by just 2 units. And this is very bad micro from my opponent. Very bad micro. So I'm going around to just enclose on the shades over there and then just, you know, not give him any chance to get out of it. That Reaper Bolt Thrower was doing a lot of damage on Azak, so I was like, okay, that's enough of it. Sending in my Biggins to stop it, and send in down Azak to stop it as well. These Harganeth Executioners are out. I was like, okay, should I attack them? I was like, nope. I'm smelling blood, man. And it's dark elven blood. Crispy, burned out, and covered by a lot of metal. Yes, I'm smelling the blood of Malekith, the Witch King. And now Azak knows it. He was going down for it. And with this attack, with the poison, terror out of the Harganeth Executioners, and the mass rout will hit for the Dark Elves, and the WAAAGHHH will win the day. The WAAAGHHH, guys. Nothing can ever beat the WAAAGHHH. Except if you're a vampire with a lot of ethereals. So, as you can see, like, the highest value units of the Shades and the Reaper Bolt Throwers, they did absolutely shit. 70 kills and 131 kills on the Harganeth Executioners. Those are goblins. Fucking goblin wolf riders and fucking goblins. As you can see, my highest value units, the Black Orcs, they didn't do a lot of damage, but yeah, they were there to break through the front line, and the front line was just Bleak Swords, so the Bleak Swords gotten taken care of by the 8 peak loonies, and these two, they did an awesome job versus the Bleak Swords. Durkit Squig Hoppers, Night Goblin Squig Hoppers, I set a trap with him, worked perfectly, destroyed his backlines, kept his backlines busy using the Goblin Wolf Riders. I don't care how many kills they get. If they get 0, I don't care, they did their job. They kept 6,000 worth of gold of units. 50 fucking % of my opponent's units were busy due to these two. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this game. Please don't forget, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button at the bottom over there. Other than that, I hope I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers and have a nice day.